What's up, Aries, and welcome to your weekly reading for June 26th through July 2nd. I've had to restart this video twice. I'm not using my mic because it keeps dying, and yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I had uploaded the video and everything, put it on YouTube, and then realized there was no audio, started it again, and went through halfway, and then the audio went out again. I was just like, fuck it, I'm just not gonna use the mic. Hopefully you can hear me. So I went through and I repulled all the cards, you guys. I'll go over that in a second, but let me go over all the astrological events because I don't want to miss anything. I feel like Spirit's having me redo this for a reason. I don't want to miss anything from the actual tarot or any downloads that I get. So let me go over all the astrology. This reading is going to mainly be about Neptune going retrograde in Pisces. Neptune, for example, let's start with that. Neptune, is a planet of illusion. It's the planet of fantasy, rose-colored glasses, right? When it is in Pisces, it's home here, right? Or it is home here in Pisces. Oh my gosh. And even though it's home, it's about to go retrograde. So what that means is these rose-colored glasses are coming off. So everything that was being veiled from us, we are now going to be seeing. All the truths that were hidden, we're now going to be seeing. Even truths that may be... and I've been getting a lot of harsh, dense energies for a lot of the signs. Maybe things that we've been in denial about. Hold on. I need to get a drink. Things that we may have been in denial about, things that we didn't want to see, truths that we didn't want to be revealed to us, right? Maybe we had already been aware of them, maybe not. But this is what Neptune going retrograde is going to do. Especially if we've been using vices to... escape reality or distract ourselves from reality. Now is the time to wake up to those and to confront them. And the energy is perfect to do that right now. Even though it may be like a hard pill to swallow, the truths that we see, the energy before and after this Neptune retrograde, like I said, it's a perfect energy. So Monday the 26th, and that Neptune going retrograde, that's taking place on Friday the 30th. Monday the 26th, we have Mercury entering Cancer. Now, we are in Cancer season right now, so this is just extra Cancerian energy. When Mercury enters Cancer, Mercury rules the mind. It rules how we speak and think and the information that we take in, which, you guys, is why I'm so scattered. My Mercury's in Pisces, so I'm like... Anyways, like that, for example. Mercury entering Cancer. This is going to be a time where we value quality over quantity in terms of those things like thinking, speaking, information we're taking in. And what I mean by quality over quantity is like things that are on a deeper level, more depth, no more surface level conversations, things on a more instinctive level, right? Things with more depth to them, right? We're also going to have a need for more of an intimate setting, a more comfortable intimate setting when it comes to fully expressing our emotions. And I gave the example to some of the signs of if you've been writing poetry, you wouldn't go to the grocery store in line and start reading your poetry. People are going to look at you like you're crazy. But if you go to an open mic night, you might get people that are like, oh my gosh, yes, chills. I love it. I resonated so much, right? Totally different. 333's on the timestamp. Totally different type of energy. It's more comfortable. It's more intimate. You can express yourself more comfortably. Right? This might also be a time where our memories are more detailed, suppressed memories may come to the surface more. But with Neptune going retrograde in Pisces, and why I'm saying it's a great time is because these nurturing energies of Mercury moving into Cancer and just being in Cancer season right now is going to really help us move through whatever is being revealed to us with Neptune. With ease, with softness, right? We also have a full moon in Capricorn coming up on the 3rd, which we'll get into next week, but that's going to also bring us the discipline to follow through with whatever it is that we're being confronted with, right? So getting into your reading that I had to restart, which, like I said, hopefully I'll get even extra insight doing it again. Now, this happened to me last week too with Gemini's reading, so I apologize, you guys. It's my mic. I just want it to sound perfect. I almost think that without the mic, maybe you guys could hear me better. I don't know. Anyways, the card that you guys got was health. 444 is on the timestamp. Health. And it says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So let me go ahead and read that, and then I'll go over the tarot that got pulled with it. Also, it's so funny if you guys are wondering what I'm drinking too, because I know it's really green. This is like it's just water with chlorophyll additive, and it's really detoxifying. So it's just not a coincidence too that you guys are the only reading that I'm drinking this in too. The other ones I was drinking my yerba mate. Anyways, it says, your body is your temple and you are reasonable. You are responsible for its care. You have chosen to incarnate in this physical dimension to learn certain lessons. And if you don't maintain the physical vessel that your soul has chosen, then you are sabotaging your own plan. Your health is a vital element for your soul's progress, and you should never take it for granted. Be sensible about nourishment and exercise. You could be a sensitive being who must be conscious of your surroundings because you can easily be drained by people, places, or things. Always make a ritual of protection and cleansing before you work with a client, or just bring your mind back to your heart throughout the day to rejuvenate. This card may also signify a desire to assist other beings through a physical or emotional healing work. You may be involved professionally in the medical fields, body work, or psychiatry and counseling, or maybe you're just a good listener who possesses sage advice. If you or someone you know inherited a cognitive disease, past life work may be some benefit. So you guys, I remember in the very first reading, in the pre-shuffle, I was getting this energy of like things going down a path that you weren't expecting, and you thinking it was the end of something, like, oh my God, that's it, my life is over type of energy. And it is really leading you in the path that you were meant to go. So for some of you guys, I gave this example of... there is an artist on Instagram that I follow. Her handle is Twistful Thinking. And she was telling a story once about how she was like bedridden for some health reason. And that's what actually led her into doing jewelry making. She makes beautiful crystal jewelry. And she would have never gone down that path if she hadn't like been bedridden from this illness, right? That was kind of like the vibe that I was getting for some of you guys. And it makes sense with this health card. Some of you guys, it is your actual health. Others, it's about you being a sensitive person, and you're going like throughout your day with just picking up everyone's energy. By the end of the day, you are just beat, tired, feeling like you're dead. And I'm going to show you one of the cards that came out, which would just confirm that, because we do have the 10 of Swords. Feeling like, whatever it is, it's just feeling like, this is the end. So many swords in your back, like so many things that have taken place throughout the day that just leave you feeling in that energy. Now, the third one, too, is that, like, there's an ending of something, right? Like a job. Most of you, I was getting it's like a job. And it actually leads you thinking it's like the end of something, like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I don't know. I have no other knowledge of anything else, or whatever you're stressing about. But I see Spirit, because of this, it points you in a direction that you wouldn't have gone if this wouldn't have happened. And you find your life purpose. And for most of you guys, it's going to be like health related. So like, I'm getting like spiritual health. So like Reiki healers, I'm hearing like retreat, like some type of therapist, like life coach, like something like that, like mental health advisors too. So the cards that came out, you guys, we have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. And this is beautiful energy, because where before, like I said, you were feeling like, wow, this is the end. I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't know which direction to take. Feeling left out in the cold. It says negative change in circumstances, feeling left out in the cold, financial loss, recession, feeling the world is against you, struggle, temporary financial hardship. But we have it in the reverse here, you guys. This is improvement in finances, the end of hardship, and positive change. And then we have the Hierophant here in the reverse, you guys. Now, the Hierophant in the reverse, this is about challenging traditions, unconventional lifestyles, unconventional relationships, reversed roles, and nonconformity. I'm getting for a lot of you guys, you're having to defend a path that you're about to go down. It may be very unorthodox for either you guys, the people that you are in a group with. They may think that you are like, I'm hearing like crazy, or like, yeah, it's just not normal. You would be not conforming if you went down this path. And when I clarified it, I got these cards, you guys. I got the Strength card in the reverse, which is kind of feeling like you're inadequate, feeling like low self-esteem about something. The 9 of Swords, which is sleepless nights, stress, anxiety. And then there we go again with kind of that bedridden energy. And then we have the 7 of Wands, which is having to defend yourself. And I do feel like some of you guys, you're going to realize once these blindfolds come off, that you want to go down this path, right? You didn't see it before. And I said that in the first reading too. It's this energy of totally not seeing it coming, not seeing it coming at all. Like, you guys think you're at your end here. You guys are like, how could anything positive come from this? You really can't see it. And more confirmation of that is this Two of Swords that came out. You see how she's blindfolded right here? This is all about making a decision too, two different paths, two different decisions to make, or a decision to make about two different choices, but she's blindfolded. When I clarified that, you guys, we got, first of all, we got the Queen of Cups, which is intuition, following your intuition, right? Following your heart, with the Two of Wands, which is more choices to make, right? Decisions, excuse me. But the Two of Wands, you guys, do you see how he doesn't have a blindfold? He's facing out with that staff in his hand. It's like sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. It's like he had two decisions to make, right? And he finally decided on one. He's actually holding that one in his hand. He's not holding on to this back one anymore. He's holding on to this front one. And he also has, I know you guys can't see this. I'm so sorry. Maybe if I do this. He also has the World in his hand too. So it's like, where you're still deciding, you're starting to see which direction you'd rather go in, because this calls to your heart, right? Your intuition is telling you, this is my path, this is my path. And for a lot of you guys, you have to defend this against people who are like, what? You're crazy. This isn't right. This isn't societally normal, right? That's why I got, for a lot of you guys, it was like spiritual health. But, you know, you guys, like I said, this Ten of Swords, there's an energy of like, you're done. You're like, you can't keep doing this like every day almost, is what I was hearing. I'm going to get another card real quick. Look at that, Three of Wands. Yeah, that's finally figuring it out and going in a direction. I love that, you guys. And then the very last one that I had pulled was the World card, which is completion, success, which is beautiful because we see that there's an ending here, right? We see that, but you guys were feeling this energy like day in and day out, and now that's finally coming to an end as well. So not only is it the ending of either how you're taking care of yourself here, a job. There's so many endings here, you guys, because there's an ending also of this hardship. It's coming to an end. Whatever you thought was like brought you to your knees here, it really didn't. It was just leading you in a direction that you didn't think was even possible. And at the bottom of the deck too, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is kind of about being patient with the seeds that you planted, right? But it is also about hard work paying off. So yes, where you may need to be patient with this path that you go down and planting the seeds. And that's why I'm getting that, like, having to defend yourself, because people are probably like, it's going to be hard work. You're not going to be able to do it. Like, kind of being discouraging, like making you feel inadequate, making you feel like you're not worthy of it, right? And you are, Aries. That's crazy. That's crazy that I'm getting that more clarifying, more confirming cards, you know, of pretty much the same thing. I mean, it's not crazy. Look at that, you guys. I literally just said that. I was literally just talking about that. Wow. And you got it again. Strength in the reverse. Yeah, you're done with anyone who's making you feel, let me read it to you. It says, vulnerability, self-doubt, weakness, low self-esteem, lack of confidence, and feeling inadequate. You're done with that. Excuse me, you guys. Most of you, I don't know what's going on with my throat right now. We have so many swords here, which is about communicating. If you need to speak up, because my throat is just tingling. Like, if you need to, because you're stressing about, like, I almost like feel like you're stressing about what people think. Who cares what people think? If you need to stand up for yourself and be like, no, this is my path. I'm going down this path. I don't care what anyone says. Then do that, Aries. Do it. We have the Devil card showing up. Yeah, you don't need to deal with toxicities like that. That's toxic energy. People making you feel, this Strength card in the reverse twice, making you feel inadequate because you're doing something that is against the norm. If you guys have an Aquarius placement, or if you're dealing with an Aquarius, mainly if you have an Aquarius placement, check out their reading. It was very similar. It was about not letting distractions come in and deter you from your growth, from your path that you're on right now, because you're meant to be on this path regardless of things that are coming in trying to keep you from it. And look at that. We have the Two of Pentacles. It's like you're going back and forth. Don't let things pull you back and forth between this path. Wow. All right, so I'm going to end this right here, Aries. I hope that these messages resonated. I'm sending you guys lots of love as always. Take care.